Hello everyone, it's Casual Gamer Reed, YouTube's most viewed and most subscribed sports commentator. I'm the best at what I do. Now we have Kentucky and Louisville this weekend. The Bird versus the Wildcat. It's pretty much what I call it. Now, on paper, of course, Louisville should win this easily. The Bird, they're favored to win. And, you know, looking at Louisville, they have aspirations. They believe they can play. A lot of their fans believe if they can win out. And a few teams lose or a lot of teams lose, whatever. However they got it planned. You know, there is a scenario where Louisville can play for the national championship. There is one. But their number one thing they're going to have to do is they're going to have to go undefeated. If they lose one game, their national title shots are over. There's nobody in their conference any good. No team they play this year, and that counts Kentucky. Kentucky, we're a horrible team. We saw a lot of improvement against Miami, Ohio, but let's be honest, we're still nowhere near where we should be. We will see how that goes on through the year, but right now, after being 1-1, we don't know what this team really is. We're going to find out a lot out. We're going to find a lot out this week when we play the Bird. So we will see what happens with that. But the point of this video is Kentucky has no pressure on them this week. We're not expected to win this game. We're not expected to be in this game. We're just expected to show up, even though we are at home. We're expected to show up and get beat. But we have no pressure on us this week, unlike Louisville. That's the point of this video. Louisville, they have to win every game. They have nobody on their schedule any good. So, what we have to do, folks, is try to upset Louisville. Now, we are at home. That gives us, I would say, we have possibly a 20% chance of winning this game. You know, let's be honest now. Louisville, they're a good team. They are better than we are. But on any given Saturday, we can win this game. We have no pressure on us. We're not sitting here. We're not sitting here thinking about, oh, we're Kentucky, we got to go to national championship. We don't have those aspirations like Louisville does. Louisville, in their mind frame, they somehow think we can get to the national title, we just got to win out. And 20 other teams got to lose, then we can get in there. That's what they're thinking. So they still, even if they win out, they're still not going to go to the national championship because they're not playing anybody. But they think if they win out, they're going to get recognized. They just believe that they're going to pick us over Oregon if Oregon's undefeated. Ain't no way, man. You know what I'm saying? They got this stupid mindset. So what we have to do is we have to compete against Louisville and just see what happens. Just play hard, play every down, and we will see what Louisville really is. Now, this is the best Louisville team probably they've ever had in close to 1,000 years. This is the best Louisville team I've seen. In over 1,000 years of watching college football, basketball, probably 2,000 years. But this is the best Louisville team I've seen. But Kentucky does have somewhat of we have somewhat of a hope. We have some little bit of hope, I guess you could say. We are playing at home. We have no pressure on us. So with all that being said, I expect Louisville to win this game. But I will not be surprised if they somehow get upset. Because we have nothing to worry about. We're just trying to improve on our football week to week. The next 4 games we've got coming up, all against top teams in the country. It's going to be a nightmare for us. But if we could beat Louisville, we would pretty much diminish what little chance they have in the first place of going to the national championship. We will wipe that out. And they will be, even though they may go undefeated the rest of the year, they have no shot of playing for a national championship. So every game pretty much is Louisville's season because one loss takes away what little chance they would have anyway. And with Kentucky, we don't have to worry about that because we actually play in a good conference. If we ever do get good, we will automatically be able to play for a great bowl game or national championship or the playoff system by the time that happens. Because we play in a great conference. We don't play in these little weak-ass conferences like Louisville does. So, that's my thoughts on this, folks. I would give Louisville a 21-point advantage this game. I'm not going to sit here and say Kentucky's going to win. We're not favored to win. But I'm not going to be surprised if we do win. So we will see what happens. Anyway, what do you think will happen? We got a chance to upset Louisville. It's happened before. It's not like a top 10 teams never got beat by somebody unranked. It happens. So we will see what happens, guys. And as always, like, subscribe, and comment. Go Big Blue. Go Big Blue. No pressure on us. Yeah. Nothing. Just imagine every game you play, life and death. You lose that game, your season's over. That's what Louisville, that's the situation they're in. That's the curse of being good and not playing anybody. You got to win every game, and even if you win every game, more than likely, you're still not going to play for the national championship. Because I would take a 2-3 loss SEC team over Louisville. A 2-loss team for sure. I would take a 2-loss LSU team, a 2-loss Georgia team against an undefeated Louisville team. Yeah. Louisville's going to have to beat us down. If they don't beat us down, I mean, they're going to have to beat us like 40 points. Because if they win by like 7 or 10 points or something like that, that's pretty much took them out of the national title also. I mean, you're not going to say, they barely beat Kentucky. They don't deserve to be in a national title. I mean, that's what it's going to come to. So Louisville has to not just beat us. They have to destroy us. More than they did last year. They're going to have to beat us worse than that. And I don't see that happening.